Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on May 20th, 2015, 12:33 a.m. Birmingham. Topic: Jade, Helm, Cern, Harp, and Pope, and more. I'm going to give you something that I failed to give you a moment ago. The Pope is trying today to discredit Jesus. He's done that many times already. We know that. He said it's dangerous to depend on one, and he said this, on one for your salvation. In other words, he's saying Jesus might forgive you if you ask him today, but if you forget to ask him tomorrow, he can't. So you need to come to me, and I can forgive you each day. That's a lie. Pope can't forgive you at all. He can't even forgive you of a parking ticket. But he is preaching and teaching that everywhere he goes right now. And he's doing it. And it's his lies. Now, Pope will be in Philadelphia, and this one, guys, I want you to look it up, and I'm gonna tell you exactly where to go. But he's coming to Philadelphia. I didn't even write a doggone date down, but it's in September the 22nd through the 25th on 2015. And then he will visit the churches, the papal visit, the Catholic, on the 26th through the 27th. And the call for the Pope to come to America to bring peace. Who called him to come to America to bring peace? And but he's the last man in the job that could do that. Let me read something to you. Talking about coming to peace, and of course, what runs across your mind, except the violence that's been going on since Ferguson, and really a lot longer than that. Right here, I'm going to look over this way. Connecticut Governor Daniel Malloy says it's racist to punish blacks for selling drugs near schools. Can you believe it? He's a white Democrat governor and said you're being racist if you charge a black for selling drugs 1,500 feet from a school. I guess it's because their business are the students. You know, that's who they sell to. Who is this idiot? Why is he making this statement? But you know what? The other idiots are eating it up. This man is insane. This is so mind-blowing, idiotic, that it can only come from a Democrat. Connecticut Governor Daniel Malloy, following the liberal outrage du jour that the entire criminal justice system is discriminatory, made the assertion that it's racist to punish blacks and Latinos for selling drugs near schools. As if they weren't bad enough, he called the Republicans of the state legislature racist for not supporting his whacked out position. Can you believe it? But there it is, and there's more about it, and you can find it. And but go here. Call for Pope to come to America to bring peace. Go there, YouTube it, and listen to it. That is insane. Insane that this has gone out for him. Again, If you ever saw the movie, it was a very good depiction. And I believe it was called Armageddon. It wasn't the one that you saw with the fireballs hitting Earth. All I remember, I watched the last 3 minutes of it. I never saw the whole movie, but the last 3 minutes told the whole story. You have the religious leader, and this man was dressed up, looked just like the Pope. I mean, just like him, I promise you. And this movie was made 10 years ago. And then you had an evil demon. Well, when Christ said he would come back in the end days and stop it, if he didn't come, then no life on earth would survive. This is at the end of the tribulation, at the tail end of the Battle of Armageddon. The only way Armageddon ends, Christ will end it. It showed a man that looks just like the Pope, and how in the world did they come up with a man so striking, similar in looks, and dressed in white? I mean, hey, you look like you're looking at the Pope that is Pope today. So look that up. I'll find it and I'll put it on the next blog so you can see it. You know, write it down for you. And I had another comment to make, and I just talked about a second too long. And but in any case, it showed when Christ came, it's like a beam of light radiated from Christ, a real thin layer, almost like rings around Saturn. It looks like from here they're just slices of like as thin as an album, you know, or thin of a sheet of paper. But it looks like a beam of light just shot out from Christ and went through the people who were saved and never touched them, just passed through them safely. But the people that were not saved, it struck them down, it killed them all. And then 2 bolts of lightning. One went into the religious leader this way, and one came through the back like an X and killed him. And he was cussing at the demon, which is the false prophet. And then he was cast into hell. But before he did, he dropped to his knees. And he said, he kept crying out for David, David. And David, you know, King David, he kept calling out for David, David. And then he said, he called Yeshua. And he groaned and moaned, but he got it out and said, you are Lord. And he was cast into the bottomless pit where he will remain for 1,000 years. Guys, I believe this is well within our time. I'm 66. I believe I'm going to see the very end of it. But I believe I will be raptured out before the tribulation begins. In all my heart, that is what I believe. Jody Wolf, Expoz.